Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. It's deliberate dilution time again. Yeah, last time I made these from backgrounds that already existed. So I thought maybe I'd tackle one of those again today, because I have this background and I still have this background. Whew. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one. One of you suggested, Jane suggested I'd use these leaves, these darker leaves, and I think that's a really good idea. So I'm just gonna stamp a border around it, make a little forest maybe. Although I do have lots of dots, of course, over here, so I need to be careful when I stamp. Oh well, that's gonna be fun. And I think I'm gonna use these ones, and then maybe, although this one doesn't want to stick anymore. And that's the one I want to use. Haha. And maybe one of these. Oh, this one on the bottom. Let's just make it a really busy page, because it's not busy at all yet. Okay, so somewhere in this journal, the other one, I used this stencil with all those swirls in it, and I used dilution spray on it. So let's say it's this stencil. So I spritzed on it and I used it. No, I think I put it on my paper. I spritzed on it, and then I had a really nice pattern over there, but I had a stencil with dilution spray on it, so I put it on here and I just did this, and then you got that. So if you understand what I mean. So over here you see a bit of the stencil, and then I just tore it away and I got all this green dilution spray. And from another page I had these daubers. These are by Tsukineko. These are daubers and I use them a lot. And I had some paint left, or ink or whatever, and I just dabbed it off on here. And then you got this background. This, I don't think is dilution. I think it's a stencil, some other stencil, I'm not sure. That I cleaned as well. I just put it on here and I cleaned the stencil, and then you have these two things. So this is just me cleaning my craft supplies on this page. So that's how I made the background. That's quick, isn't it? So I also have, like I said, this background. Again, I put my stencil on here and I just tore it off a bit. And then you get this effect, really nice. I have no idea what to do with this one. Jane, if you have an idea. Okay, so this one, I really like doing this. So let's just start with that, and then we'll find out what else I can do. So I need a block. I am going to use this one and this one probably. I think I'll need this. Let's just start with for over here. Right. So I need some ink. And let's just start stamping. Ink it up really well, especially the first one. So I'm gonna start on this side. Because I am using a lot of black ink, I am going to put some paper over here, because I don't mind if I spill some on the edge, but this is so much black that there's going to be a black edge over here. On the other end, who cares? Oh well. So here we go. So I'm going to start stamping over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not really dark enough. Guys, really weird. I can't really stamp that well anymore. I really have to push very hard. And I thought it was because I didn't have strength in my hands, which I don't. But when we did a test, I did have strength in my hands. A lot, enough. But somehow... Ah, here it comes. Just have to have patience. That's another thing I don't have. Oh well. Okay, and then this. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Let's stamp a bit dark over here and a bit over here, and another one over here. So now I need to put this one in. So what else should I do with this page? Look, that's what you get. Oh, let's make it worse. Oh well, it's an ink pad. Stamping aid. How do you call that? So it gets a bit dirty. So over here. And some over. This is really fun. And another one over here. Right, let's take this out. And one over here. And one over here. I like it. But I still want... I'm gonna take the little one. And the block, I want the edges to be a bit darker. So I'm just gonna stamp. Like there are loads and loads of leaves. So I'm just taking the little one and just stamping the edge so it's darker. Look, this is the dark side of the forest, and here it's still okay to wander. Okay, let's put this one on here and do the same over here. Very they're not very dark because I can't get a really nice print somehow, but it's still a bit darker. Look how pretty. Oh boy, it's one of those days that's gonna be ink everywhere. Let's try and clean this. I mean, I got ink on here, got ink on here, but I do got some ink on here, and that's what I want. Oh boy. So now we have this. That's awesome. Now what? I have no idea. Well, I can, of course, stamp the... Won't that be too much? Or these are even worse. Or these flowers. Oh, I think I like this. Just a couple of these. I make it a bush flower border. But I also want... I think I want a little figure. Where did I do that? You know, like this. And put it here. I'm gonna look in that magazine I have. It is a fantasy magazine. Let me just get it. Just a sec. So, I think I'll use something from this magazine. It's called Elbenwald. It means fairy forest. And I think I am going to get one of these. Maybe Superman. Of these lovely figurines. People, I mean. One of these. Right. Or one of these. This one. Or one of these. Oh, one of these people will be nice. But which one? A little one of these. Decisions. Oh, she's cute. Oh, let's just see. This is a bit big, although she is nice. Which one? This one? That's weird. Oh my gosh, this is... You know what? I think this one is funny. Or one of the last ones that I saw. One of these. These are a bit bigger. Well, actually, it's a bit too big. You know what? I'm gonna go for this weirdo. Oh boy. Let's just see. Oh, this one has lots of glue on it somehow. Should I just tear the page out, or? Yeah. I'm just gonna tear the page out. He's a bit weird. Oh, and then I need to put something like I have this one. I'm perfect the way I am, or so, or I don't want to change, or what is it? It's really funny. I think this is gonna be really funny. Look at that. Or maybe his brother next to him. a bit too small. I had to put it over here. And then I get a bit too much like this other page with two sisters. I don't know where it is. No, I think I'm just gonna keep this one. Let me just cut it, fussy cut it. Boy, this is really lots of laces. I'm gonna take different scissors. I need new scissors, guys. I only have this now. These aren't sharp enough anymore. These are IKEA scissors and I absolutely love these. But when you buy them, you get a bigger one and an even bigger one. So if I buy a new one, I get this scissor, these with them, and one in between. So I have so many of these and so many of the in-between scissors that I don't use that often. But these are awesome. This is just so weird. Oh, I don't even need to cut this out because it's the same color as this. You don't even see it. So I'm just gonna leave it in. I usually cut out the part over here. And of course I'm gonna do it again today. If I can. Ooh, this is very, very small. Okay, now I'm satisfied. This weird little fellow, I can put him over here as well. Okay, I do like it. I need to find let me get some of Diane's quotes. Okay, I've got this. Oh, this one I meant. I'm perfect just the way I am. It's really funny because he's standing like, look at me, this is me, deal with it. So I do like that one. Well, I think that's the one, I think. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. That's nice as well. Oh, oops. I didn't get this fabulous overnight. That's a nice one as well. Okay, so it's gonna be I am perfect. What was it? I'm perfect just the way I am, which I really like. I didn't get to be this fabulous overnight. I like even better. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. I think I'm gonna go with this fabulous overnight. Ow. Which one is it? It's the only one I used from this set. Really? Oh, now I've used the I have no desire to fit in as well. Okay, I didn't get, what was it? I didn't get to be this fabulous overnight. I like it. And then I think I'm going to stamp these over here. Yes, okay. Decided. So, and I am going to color these. I just started cutting out little people from magazines and I really like it. Right. And I wish I had more of these magazines because this is really funny. Where do you find a little thing like this? I like it. Now the only question is, do I put the text on a white piece of paper like you normally actually do? Or shall I make it a bit... I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. What would you do? Give it a bit of color or just, you know, ordinary black and whites? I would love to know. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna try this, see if I like it. If I don't, I can always do something else. That's the fun part with stamping. I want to do it again. Oh. Push a bit harder. That's better. Okay, so first I'm gonna start coloring these flowers. Let's just put this all aside. I have so much over here. For that, I'm going to use... Oh, look how cute. I'm going to use these. And let's just start with some yellow. I'm just gonna do something and not think about it too much. Just have a bit fun with it. And here, this is gonna be yellow. I really like that with dilution sprays. These guys, if you haven't seen me use this before, this is, let me a water brush and I just opened it up, took a pipette and opened up one of my, well, this one, dilution sprays. Just open the bottle, go in with your pipette and put it in here. So that's also nice when you have a bottle that's almost empty and it doesn't really spray anymore, but there's still something in there. I keep those. I've got some over here. Here, like this orange. There's just so little in here that it doesn't want to spritz anymore. So I keep those and I put them in here. So this one needs, well, I can show you because this one needs a refill. Normally I do this in the kitchen sink, but what can go wrong, right? Okay, so you open this. I don't have yellow over here now. And you take your pipette. You just put it in here. Oh, wait. It's also very handy to open this first. Now in here you have this little thing. You need to open this first. And I always find it a bit difficult. Here we go. I thought my hands would be yellow. So, you just put this in here, you squeeze this and you let go, and then look, there's a whole lot of dilution spray in here. And then you put it in here and just squeeze it out. And then you clean this, put it in water, squeeze it a few times and then it's clean. And le voilà, you have, my hands are shaking, sorry. You have a water brush with dilution paint, dilution spray in it. And you can use it as a color brush. Isn't that awesome? So quickly close this. I find that my hands are shaking a bit today. So whew, that went well. Whoa. I'm amazed myself because usually I knock over stuff like this. But I did well. That's why I do it in the sink, because you know me. This went well. So I need to clean this. I'm going to put this over here. And there's where it can go wrong, of course. So there's some new ink in here and I can use it again. Okay, so I used yellow for this, for this one, because the background is also a bit yellow, it just, you don't see it. So let's take another color, but this was just to show you what you can do with this. And I think I might have put the wrong one in here. Oh no, what did I do? Yes, I think, oh my gosh, nothing went wrong. Of course nothing went, this is the one. I put it in this one, didn't I? Oh my goodness. So I've got the... Oh boy. And I was so proud that nothing went wrong. Yeah. Right. So it should have been in here. This is lemon zest. And this one is something else. So I need to fill it again. Oh my gosh. Right. Oh well. Never a dull moment. Let's just take some... Oh, now I don't know anymore. Some pink. Yeah, nothing can go wrong. Well, I didn't spill it. That was really nice. I just put it in the wrong brush. That was really stupid. Oh boy. So, for a bit of color in the page, I'm just gonna forget it and talk about something else. Because I'm getting better at all of this, I don't make that many mistakes anymore, but apparently every single video something needs to go wrong. Oh well, that keeps it interesting, I think. So I'm gonna color these, all these flowers just a little bit, and I'm not doing it very neatly. I don't care if it's not that, if it's a bit outside of the lines. If you do it everywhere, it looks like you intended to. So that's what I usually do. Okay, I'm gonna speed the rest up because, well, it's just this, me coloring these flowers. So here I go. Okay guys, this is a really cheap one I bought on AliExpress, and look, it's dried out. The brush doesn't work anymore. Wow. So don't buy cheap ones of these. Let's see if this one works. Oh, this one does work, and it's the same kind of brush. but it's also blue. I already have blue. I want some green, but I only have one color green. Maybe that one, but it doesn't work. So, you know, I need to check these. Oh, here's another green, but it's a very dark one. I know what it needs. Oh, well, it's not that dark. I'm just gonna color some of these dots. It needs dots. That's what it needs. I'm going to use the green one for this one as well. So, yeah, the bit more expensive brushes are really way better. This one still works, but that one is dried out, and I had another one just a while back. And as you think, yeah, maybe I should have bought the bit more expensive ones, but oh well. Here we go. So, what else do I do? Is there something else I want to do with this? I have no idea. Okay, I think this is okay. Here's a green dot. And there's a green dot. So. Oh, wait, no, this one I needed to do over. Because I put the wrong color in it. Oh, well. Okay, I really like this. Let's just cut this and see how it looks. Oh, I would like the white. I do like the white. It stands out a lot, but that's the fun part of these quotes, to be honest. Because I can make this a bit green so it fades into the background. Well, I'm not sure yet. Let's just think about it for a while. I think it's really funny. I don't think you need to think too much about this. I think it's actually finished. Now, I do think it's too bright, the white. The white is too bright. So let's give it a bit of color with just a simple sponge, well, a dauber, and a bit of what? I don't know. It's too difficult. So I still don't have dilution ink. There are some, aren't there? I'm a bit out of the loop of what's new at the moment. So let's just take this one, or do I do a green one? Oh, complicated. Okay, a green one. Such a simple thing, and I'm just thinking about it. What shall I do? It doesn't matter what I do. Everything is nice, actually. Yeah, I like it. That's just a bit better. It was too white. And I also want to use this one. Otherwise, I took it out for nothing. And you can't do that. That's sad. So. Le voilà. So let's get some glue and glue these little fellows on. I really like this. But look at this page, guys. I mean, look at the background. You couldn't think of a background like this. That's the fun part when you clean stuff in your journal. It's really hard to think of something, but once you do, these backgrounds are awesome because you can't make this. You can't think of this when you make this. Do you know what I mean? So if I wanted to make, was just sitting down and thinking, what kind of background shall I make? It wouldn't have been this. So I have a whole journal filled with, I call it leftover paint, where I clean my stencils and stuff. Wait a minute, let me just put this fellow over here. And I can't wait until it's completely full. Oh boy, got way too much ink. If you haven't seen it, it's this one. It's a little flow, what do you call that? Notebook. It's a little notebook. And I'm cleaning all my stencils and stuff in here. And then I'm gonna do what I did over here. Just make something with it. So it's almost full, so I'm gonna start doing those pretty soon. And then you think, what should I do? What can I put over here that will be really nice? This is nice. He needs something to stand on. Right, I'm gonna use a marker for that. It's a Stampin' Up writer marker. I don't know. So, oh, that doesn't work. I still need to sort these. Someone told me with the alcohol inks, this one probably does work. Nope. That you need to put them upside down with a brush point in alcohol for a few minutes and then they work again. I still need to try that out. Because if it doesn't work, I'm just going to sort through all my markers and pens, and what doesn't work I'm just going to throw out. Because I have so many like this one. Well, this one still works a bit, but the other side just doesn't work at all. I can do this. Oh boy. Okay, well, I kind of like this. Scribble, scribble. That looks a bit like a forest ground now. Okay. The question is, does it need dots, guys? To be honest, I don't think this one does. Dun, dun, dun. Although a few dots over here would be nice. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna put glittery little thingies on these little dots. Today I can resist. I think it's finished. What do you think? Look at him, just standing there and saying, I didn't get to be this fabulous overnight. It's just awesome. Oh, who would have thought that this little man in a catalogue with fantasy clothing and stuff and nerd shirts would be a really awesome little fellow to put in my Dylusion journal. I didn't. I'm going to get a bit of black pen. Where are my black pens? Yeah, I wanted some sharp lines in here. Not just those. This is better. And now I am satisfied. Now it's really finished. What do you think of this little fella standing in the forest, being very fabulous? Thank you, Jane, for suggesting this border around it, because when I was thinking about what to do with it, you suggested that in the comments, and I thought, you're right, that's awesome. That's what I'm gonna do. So I did. And I think it turned out really awesome. Okay, and I think the flowers are also awesome. So I would love to know what you think about this page. You know, I would love a thumbs up, of course. And if you're new here, I have creative videos every Monday and Wednesday, and Disney or Karen in Wonderland videos every Saturday. And then every now and then something I want to share with you, like declutter videos or travel videos or whatever. Whoa, this is getting to be such a standard line I say every video now. But if you're new here, you might like to know. If you're not, just close your ears for that part. I'm starting to babble at the end of the video every single time. But to be honest, I have a nephew. I just want to share that with you. He is called Jan, just like my husband. And he looks just exactly like this. So Jan, if you're watching, which you're probably not, or if anyone in the family is watching, I think this looks like Jan. Jan, I think he looks like you. And I think you have these clothes somewhere secretly stashed and you just walk around like this in the forest every now and then. He really looks like it. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna stop babbling. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this page. And all that's left to say is, groetjes from Holland. Greetings from Holland. Bye.